Good evening and a very warm welcome to this week's Kid Voice Box. We've got myself, Dan.
Ben.
And June.
And this is our last one until the 30th of June, so we will see in a few weeks at the end of the show, but let's crack into it straight away.
Yeah.
As per usual, Wayne, there's 3. You're on 40 red cards now, so...
Yeah.
40.
Yeah, and your
What's the
highest
highest?
100.
Yeah.
Oh, what a...
Is it? Yeah, your highest score is 100, so...
Did I tell
Yeah.
you he started
Yeah,
came to my house?
You told me the other week,
Yeah, he came to my house and then I asked him where he's been. He goes, I've been busy, mate, been busy. And then he got off.
He's always been busy. He's been busy for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
You can be
Think
busy,
we
but
seen
you can
him
see the
once
mayor
at-
of London.
Well,
Alright.
I wasn't even here when he came as
I
well.
know, yeah, when we
Yeah.
went, we had an interview, was it Rob Hope?
Yeah.
You were babies last time Wayne was here.
Yeah, we were on the top lid.
It's like literally it might have been Liverpool's old new kit hadn't even came out like a
Like,
new
yeah.
one. Like that long ago.
It was
Yeah.
from Rob Hope and
Rob Hope, we popped in for 5 minutes, we
popped
started
in.
the show and he was off.
he was going, oh, this is my good mate Rob Hope. He's walked all of America and all, yeah, so he did all of America and all that.
Oh, see you guys.
And then he
Go on.
just got off.
Well,
Hi
there's-
guys, bye guys, off you go.
Yeah, well, there's another person who's going to be walking America now, Messi,
Oh,
gone to
gosh,
into
yeah.
Miami.
Why not?
Which,
I thought you were going to say Inter Milan then.
yeah, I was almost going to say that. Like everyone, when I saw Inter, and I was like, for Milan.
Oh my
But now into Miami, who are actually bottom of their league, which I think it's the
MLS.
Northern
South,
Conference
yeah.
League, and
Oh,
like
just go for
or
that.
North or South.
Or just go for the money.
Yeah, but he's
Kareem Benzema as well.
He's
I think
from
it's
the
just-
Saudi club.
yeah.
actually.
he's gone. I think it's 200 million a season. And then
Ridiculous.
Kante's 100 million per season, which that's just cheating.
Where's
Having
Kante?
Kante, he's also Al Ittihad.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The only
the
one who's been left out is Al Hilal. They
Oh,
tried to
yeah.
go for they tried to go for Messi and just like
The Kante actually leave.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
Kante's left.
He's about to go.
He was a free agent, but they've signed him, and same with Benzema. Obviously, he's gone.
I love Kante as well.
Yeah, and well, Kante and Benzema are on the same team now, which is just basically a cheat code. And like
Basically
that's just
French.
cheating.
Might as well just get the French team as well.
Yeah,
Just get
yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
try
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the Reese stick in the
Well
net.
done, because that's if Bucanate leaving. But he's been chatting with the
Sticking
England
Kylian
from
Mbappe up
Qatar.
front as well.
Yeah, and sticking Mbappe up front.
Give
and
me a
literally
cheer,
gonna- Yeah.
He's probably faster than
bench
most of
warmer.
them.
Yeah, I know. But it was kind of a shock. I was expecting him to like. Everyone wanted him to go back to Barca, and I think
50
like
years
I
ago,
did.
you
but,
like your Messi's, your
yeah.
Ronaldo's were worth about 20 mil the max, and
Yeah.
they go for
50
200.
years ago.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's like a random year.
Yeah.
But now they're going for like 250
It's
million.
compared to like Owen,
Ridiculous.
Michael Owen, when he
Like,
went.
yeah.
He was like, I think it was about 30 million, and like now it probably will be over 100. It will be like Bellingham level
Yeah.
of what he's going for
Gerrard.
how
Yeah.
much he actually is.
Gerrard
Because-
Black
Yeah,
and stuff.
Gerrard as well. Gerrard would have been worth.
Yeah, he
stupid
would
amounts.
be 94 million.
I think that's
somewhere around that,
that's how
because-
we'd end the debate between like Gerrard and like Scholes and everyone.
Messi in
that's
2008 to 2009 when he scored the 91 goals, he went for 50 million.
Who?
Messi.
Messi.
Yeah,
He went for
scored that,
50
didn't
million,
Whereas like
and now he would have gone
Haaland
for like
doing
250 million.
that. Yeah, like
How
Haaland
much did
doing
they
that,
sign
yeah.
him for?
Haaland or Messi?
Messi.
Oh, probably about
It was about
2 pence.
Yeah, it was very
2 pence in
cheap.
a packet of quavers.
It was like with McAllister, where he Brighton bought him for 7 million, and
Yeah.
he's now gone for 35 million, which is actually
5
going to
times the amount.
which is now going to
Bargain.
55, because of
fees and
like
everything.
fees and all that add-ons, which that's brilliant business by them. Also probably getting 90 million for Caicedo.
I don't know how Liverpool keeps doing that.
Yeah,
We could have got Cody Gakpo for about 80 million. We got him for like 55, didn't we?
yeah, it was like
And then a
40,
couple of
45,
add-ons.
Drop.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was they do it very
Thing is,
well.
like, you have got good
Mm.
signings and then ours on the other hand.
Yeah,
We buy them, we buy them for like 2 mil.
I
And
think
we've
the
got to put
problem.
another like 25 mil just on add-ons.
I understand the protest of Everton. I've always been against like protesting against the owners, because it's not really the owners, it's more of the scouting of how you don't scout players
Yeah.
properly.
We dropped the academy. We all dropped the
Yeah.
academy. That's where
You
that's where we fail.
don't use that properly. Like
We sign them at our age, get them old enough,
yeah,
sell them on to like other clubs like 800k.
Whereas
And then 5 years
Yeah.
later, they're worth 10 mil.
it's
or
like with
something.
Liverpool, they
A couple
bought.
of years ago, we could have
Yeah.
signed Van Dijk. A couple of
You
years
just
before
could
that,
have
we could have
signed-
signed Erling Haaland
Yeah,
for
back in,
900 grand.
yeah, and now he goes for about
No,
200
nine-
million.
Leeds probably should
90
sign
million.
him like from years from Yorkshire if like Alfinger Haaland would have been playing like would have stayed. He probably would have like went through the academy.
When
and,
you
like,
say
maybe
he's
done that.
Norwegian, he was born in England though, wasn't he?
He's Norwegian technically by law, such as like what's his name, Balogun, who's just changed from English to American. American robbing every single one of the English players. I found out Giorina is also.
There's been a lot of
he's-
nation changes in the
Yeah,
last couple of
where's
years. You've had
such as
Matty
Awar,
Cash,
he's gone from
Amric Laporte as
French to Algerian.
well. Algerian.
That's
Yeah.
why he doesn't want to play with Mahrez.
Koulibaly, he was French and then he went to the
He was
Bangladesh.
French.
Yeah.
But half the French
Abdoulaye
was,
Doucouré, French to Mali.
yeah, half the French
team,
squad
yeah.
is actually from Africa.
They
That's
do.
how they've like. I think it's Mbappe's sort
Got
of
the
linked.
African in them.
Mbappe, yeah.
I think Tchouameni's also got it.
I think,
like it's the majority
Lloris
of
is
them.
naturally
Yeah.
born French.
I think he's one of the only ones who actually is. Like Giroud as well. He's probably
Yeah.
one of the ones. But they've obviously got them links. But it's been obviously like big with him.
I
Like
think
if
it
it was
must take a
actually
lot of
English.
paperwork and
Yeah.
like law rights to change.
Yeah, I think
nationality,
I understand
especially
why
footballers.
he's decided to play for Norway because obviously his whole family's from there.
Yeah.
But I would have liked him actually being
If what his
English.
dad was
Yeah.
when he played for Norway
Like
as
if he was
well.
actually English, he probably would have won that
Without
World Cup.
breaking legs from Roy Keane.
Yeah, yeah. And
Was it Roy
Keane-
Keane or Robbie Keane?
It was
No,
Roy
Roy
Keane. I was going
Keane.
to say, will not be Robbie Keane. No way
You know
he
what?
put in that tackle.
Have you watched that Ted Lasso show?
Yeah.
I really need to watch
Every
it.
time I hear Roy Keane, I think of Roy Kent.
Yeah.
Is everywhere Roy Keane?
Every single time, and I keep forgetting Roy Keane existed.
Yeah,
I
'cause
keep
there's
forgetting
It
Roy
always
Kent.
pops up on
There's
TikToks.
certain players who actually like thought of as like real life players. They are such as the fellow who was brought in, Zava.
Yeah,
and, like,
he's
this
literally
one-
just
Zlatan.
Latin. He's
Yeah.
just Latin.
It's like Jamie
Else we've got
Tartar's,
Jamie Tartar's Grealish.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Danny
for that.
Rojas is
yeah, is
Chiquito.
Chiquita, something
Hernandez.
something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's his name who played for United? Yeah,
There's a couple.
I found a fact
Yeah.
out by Jason Sudeikis, who plays Ted Lasso and also writes the show.
yeah.
Every single person.
Roy
Is-
Kent, the actor Roy Kent was a
What?
was a writer of the show as well.
And
Yeah,
He's also
he
United.
was a
And-
scriptwriter.
And Coach Beard was as well.
Yeah, they're all somewhere.
He was. Every single player was like based off more than 3 players.
Mm.
So like,
Apparently Ted Lasso's like based off like
Jesse Marsh.
Jesse Marshall,
Yeah,
someone.
and Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah,
and like
apparently, yeah.
having it as Jesse Marsh.
Who's
He's the American.
is it? Is the one
It's,
that
it's
owns
just an amazing
the
show to
Burnley
be
one?
honest.
The Burnley one.
With the company.
Company.
No, who used to be?
Sean Dyche.
Sean Dyche.
Brexit man, Sean Dyche.
No,
I was gonna say he has hair. Coach Beard has hair.
ages
He
ago.
actually has hair.
Because
And he's
So-
got ginger.
it was one.
Yeah.
It was the American who was good in American footy.
Yeah.
Came to England and played. Did their
Better
footy.
Tim Howard.
Did their footy.
Yeah. Actually scored a goal as well.
Like marriage.
Which Alisson's clear.
Is he?
That his goal is better.
A header scoring at what?
Yeah,
like
do you expect a
65?
goalie to go and score a header? Whereas
He
I
could.
think anyone booting a ball when the goalie's miles off his line would probably go in.
From his own box though, it's quite.
the other
to be honest,
goalie's
though,
fault.
it's impressive.
No one was actually marking Alisson because no one really thought he was going to actually get to
Yeah.
it.
I think when keepers come up for the last minute
And
corners,
also the importance of that goal as well, of how it was literally
lockdown
top
football
four.
was amazing.
Didn't
Honestly,
Leeds
lockdown
beat
football was
City?
amazing.
Leeds beat City 2-1, United
Yeah.
got battered by Tottenham, and don't understand how anyone can get
Well,
battered by
Tottenham close to
Tottenham
winning the
these
trophy
days.
that year.
Yeah, Tottenham were
Was that
literally
just
up
last
there,
year?
like Tottenham, I think it was...
When did they get third?
Something like that,
it
yeah.
was the year Liverpool won it,
Won it, yeah.
which everyone always says
See,
we
your
won it
fans make you worry a lot more.
yeah, like we
Stats
literally
proof
won
when
it.
you win the league without the fans there.
Well, we didn't win the Champions League without the fans there because we needed that for obviously Barcelona, which
Oh, gosh, yeah.
it was
With
like
that 4-0.
I saw Gerrard as well. I was literally I used to like go to dance, like I used to go to like dance lessons and all that, and I was coming home from there, and it was literally 2-0. And then I was coming home, and it was like then it was 1-0. Yeah, it was 1-0.
Semi-final of the Champions League.
Semi-final of the Champions League.
And
then it was like we were going home, we were on our state, and then it was 2-0. And then we found out it was 3-0, and I was just like, oh my god. My dad ran the windows down, was like screaming. I was like, how's this one happened? Like, it's Barcelona. Like, did we see Messi's free kick and like that first one? Like, I was in tears, was like, we're out of this.
Wasn't like 90th minute or something with Origi?
Yeah.
Late on in the game.
It was like the 80th minute where...
That's
like,
probably
like,
one of the most iconic goals because he faked his walk up to the corner as well.
It was like, especially like LFC TV's commentary of that, like, on taken quickly. Yeah. It was like...
Who is it who does the United one?
I don't even know.
I don't know.
The only United commentator I know is from Mark Goldbridge.
Yeah, that's it. Mark Goldbridge reactions,
his reaction to...
he's so funny, isn't
he? Speed.
Yeah, his reaction to 7-0 was just like...
Mark
Goldbridge is so funny.
He's actually goes
I can't say the most of things.
Yeah. He goes on tour, and people have actually watched him live. He was live the other night, and everyone was just... he was saying... what he compared... I can't exactly say what he compared.
Is he part of Soccer Aid this year?
No, he was... It was
last year, wasn't it?
It was the Simon charity match that he was part of.
That was it, yeah.
He wasn't... I loved that.
Soccer Aid this weekend, actually, Sunday.
Ben Foster's doing it.
Is the England goalkeeper, isn't he?
Yeah.
Jill Scott, oh my days. She's going to run the midfield.
Yeah, she's just going to leg it around the pitch.
Chunks.
Yeah.
They always...
She went to FIFA as well. Like the next game, probably Jill Scott. I was just saying, you know, much chunks on FIFA.
Why not? Why couldn't you add them?
I thought you said good at FIFA.
Oh yeah. But they've had like...
She's good at making coffee, I'll tell you that.
So, yeah.
She owns her own coffee shop.
Oh yeah, she owns her own coffee shop.
Box to box.
Yeah. Here's what that, yeah.
It's actually near where my nan and granddad live.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Just there.
I don't like coffee.
Yeah. Well, obviously tomorrow night is the Champions League final, which we're all expecting City to win it, but it is the Champions League, anything can happen. Literally, we were talking about Barcelona there, that Barcelona game, even the iconic final that was 18 years ago, which Gerrard has, and it is in Istanbul, the final, the drama if it's like 3-0 at half time, and all Liverpool fans are going on Twitter saying, remember what happened 18 years ago? And it was a Milan team as well that were in the final, and like,
AC Milan, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was AC Milan, not Inter. That's why I wanted AC Milan in the final, because it would have been like, because if they was done the reverse of what happens,
gone down 3-0 then.
Yeah, it's the greatest ever comeback in football because of that team.
Oh, where's City's Champions League? Oh, they've got zero Champions Leagues.
I think
they're going to get the first. I think they're going to get that first.
I know it's a bit random, but I have a feeling it might actually happen. Well, I don't want to say this because I always get it wrong.
He's not playing for us.
Predictions?
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to be able to thing them for another couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But we can just get them.
Yeah, we can just say
I'm saying 3-1 City.
Yeah, I was actually doing the prediction before. It was like, I think I went 2-1 Inter, but that was just like, I'd hope that it will, like, it will happen.
I think if it is going to be 2-1, it'll be the other way around.
Yeah, I think I will just go 2-1, because I don't think it's going to be 2-1 City. Unfortunately, Calvin Phillips will be winning the Champions League, even though he's not even played. Which is
have you heard about that, João Cancelo?
Yeah.
So he's won 2 league titles for
in
City
1 season.
And for Bayern.
Which is unfortunate because Dortmund should have won it.
Then he could win the Champions League, and he's not played for half of it because he's been at a different team.
He was a big crucial bit in the
group stages.
I don't think he's classed as it. I don't think he gets to get the medal because he's been switched databases to.
If he played in the group stage match?
He did play in the group stage match, so he could.
He will, and
I think it's rules of like databases and all that. But
you could have Scott Carson play 1 game, and he'll still get a medal.
Yeah.
Play 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Even if we've not been on the pitch, like the other day.
Calvin Phillips has actually played in the Champions League for them, so he will literally get a Champions League medal.
I think, because you should put it in before I could say. My prediction is 2-0 Inter.
2-0. Haaland might be saving himself.
I think Haaland might break a leg in the first minute then.
Well, it could be like Salah with Real Madrid a couple of years ago. Ramos went flying in and stopped us. We wasn't.
Gosh, I was at my mate's house for that. They're all Liverpool fans. I was a massive Everton fan with my Everton kit on. Oh no! Oh wait, Real scored. Yeah.
Yeah.
Celebrate when Real scored.
If it was going to be like, well, at least we can get to the European final.
That's right. Where's your Florida Cup?
Florida Cup.
Try me.
Like Florida Cup.
Florida Cup.
Where's your FA Cup from 16 years ago?
The only trophy that you can get is the worst ever banner that I've ever seen with the VAR decision, no headlock. With the
no headlock.
It was when Everton fans were protesting in town a couple of it was like last week.
Oh yeah.
The VAR was like, I know in standards creative, but it's a bit stupid. It was like the echo spread like was saying there was a headlock. They headlocked the chairman, and the headlock on the chairman, like one of the members of the board. It was like a woman on the board.
Yeah, he's leaving apparently.
Was he?
So confused.
I don't get the Everton board either.
Yeah.
It's like they're protesting to kick the board out.
Even though it's not really the board.
It is.
It's the, well, it is kind of, but it's the scouts.
Yeah.
At least you spend money. Liverpool them.
Yeah,
like,
do you know what you say? Like, your board puts all the money in. Your board puts all your money into the club. They put it into the new stadium and that's it.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think Goodison Park's a historic stadium. There's no need to build a new one.
What's your new one going to be called?
Bradley Moore Docks.
I don't know why you need a new one. You literally don't have enough fans to
apparently they're getting, I think it's going to be like a sponsor stadium, you know, like Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Oh, it's something called like
Bradley Moore. It's at Bradley Moore Docks.
What's it owned by?
Which is right next to a sewage
yeah,
factory as well, which I've been to Goodison, and we always like make a joke about how it stinks, and I'm not even joking. I think it was next to the sewage.
Last weekend in my final Everton meeting, and we went to the People's Club around the corner, and it's really nice there.
Yeah.
And then you come out of it, it's like Everton's community.
Yeah, they
it's
have
like their own little like place. They have a.
It's like a Liverpool have Jürgen's bar in town, which we can't fit around.
Is it that little place, and then it has like a scarf, and it goes, I don't know why, but I love Jürgen or something.
No, yeah.
I thought you were talking about the Everton place.
Yeah, I was going to say, why would they put up a banner saying like?
Is that the little Liverpool place?
That's it's in town. Yeah, they're on the little corner.
Well, just before we finish off, we've got a couple of minutes left. You had something to talk to about tournaments.
So do you want to do it for the?
I've done it.
Oh,
you're the only one.
So this is the Don't Cross the Line football tournament. So it's the 20th anniversary tournament. So this is where the club has to fill in all the players and like date of births and like the managers, the email, team colours, etc. So for the under 7s, under 8s and the under 9s and under 10s on Saturday the 26th of August, there'll be 5 15-minute matches and the tournament will go from 9 AM till 1 PM. On the Sunday, the under 11s and under 12s, 5 15-minute matches, 9 till 1 once again. And on the Monday, because it's bank holiday weekend, that'll be the final.
We've changed the Monday, sorry.
Oh, changed the Monday.
Yeah, it's the Sunday now.
Oh, Sunday.
For the 11s
so
and 12s.
this the Sunday, so that'll be 4 15-minute matches for the finals, 9 AM till 5:30, and all
big day, that isn't it?
all teams' age groups will be for the following season. So if you are the under 7s, you'll not be the under 8s. And so it'll be £70 for the under 7s, the under 10s, and the under 11s and under 12s will be £80. And all players.
And they've gone down £10 each.
They've gone down £10.
16.70. Not your fault.
Yeah, £16.70 now for them. And all players will receive participation medal.
Well,
can't say that day.
Get in touch with.
Get in touch with
Mal,
with Mal, yeah.
At mal@don'txtheline.com.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Don't even know that. You do.
It's just his name. It's company.com.
Oh yeah.
There you go. And that brings us to the end of our show. So we've had 20 minutes gone flying.
Yeah.
So we've talked a couple of topics tonight.
Yeah.
And it will be back with more in the next couple of weeks on June 30th.
And soon we'll get to see an Argentinian playing this shirt as well. Alexis McAllister, a World Cup winner. Choose have a World Cup winner.
Just a quick one.
Yeah.
We'll probably add another minute on it.
Mm.
Anthony Taylor. What did he do with the
yeah.
fans when he treated them?
Awful. The fans treated them awful.
He didn't have a
everything
good,
right.
he didn't have a bad game. I think
He
it
did
was
everything right.
everyone
Yeah.
wanted Roma to win because of Jose Mourinho. I personally do not like Jose Mourinho.
No, did you see what he did when at the end?
Yes.
When he was about to leave,
Mm.
Jose Mourinho stayed behind and gave him all verbal abuse right in front of him.
He went to the car park and spoke to him. I don't like it. Right. As me, biased football fan, I do not like Anthony Taylor. But like, he abused Anthony Taylor and also the fans.
Mourinho?
Yeah.
Oh.
And also
I mean,
the
how
fans.
How many coaching staff did he book?
I
I think he booked like 4 or 5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he booked some subs as well.
Like Sevilla deserved to win the game. They were
Yeah.
a better team, and it was, of course, Montiel who was going to take
Do
that
you know
final pen.
you know that final pen? I think
Yeah.
he shouldn't have been a retake. I'm going
He
to be
was
honest
off the
with you.
line. He was off the line.
As a
and
keeper
that's the
though,
rules.
As a keeper, it's allowed 1 step. He bounced forward 2 feet, and instantly dived. He didn't take that extra step, so he's still basically proven as 1 step off the line, which is a hop.
Yeah, but like,
And
you have to...
he didn't take
I
a step
think-
to
I
dive.
think it
He
means-
bounced and jumped.
It's...
I
It's
think
still
it
a
means
legal jump,
length.
in my opinion.
I
You
think it
have
means
to-
length.
You have to stay... You have to have at least... In the rules it states you have to have at least 1 foot on the line when you take that when you go to dive for that penalty, and he didn't have a single one on the line, so they had to retake it, and obviously
he
scored.
scored a retake, yeah.
Which, of course, it was Montiel. He literally won the World Cup for Argentina.
He won the World Cup with a
He was
penalty
the
like
one who
that.
scored that winning pen. He literally went the same way as well, of where he was going to take the pen, and that's how he saved it. I didn't even realise it was Rui Patricio of Wolves. But obviously, like, well done to Sevilla, and also I was happy on FIFA because I had Lamella, and like, but I turned as a full-fledged Sevilla fan for that night, because I wanted their finals.
I wanted Roma to win,
Yeah.
but
I wanted their
it's what it is at
final
the end of the
streak
day.
continuing, and I also didn't want them playing Liverpool next season. You purposely go and get knocked out in third so they can play Liverpool and knock them out. Because that's the reason why we lost the final last time.
yeah, and on that note, yeah.
But well done Sevilla, and well done Liverpool for getting the bargain signing of Alexis McAllister. But that is goodbye. Tonight, do you want to...
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, do you want to...
But we've already said most of it goodbye,
most of
so
it,
it's a
yeah.
final good night from me, Dan.
Ben?
And Jim.
And then obviously we've had Mel behind the camera like usual, so
And I'll be back tomorrow night for the last time for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, there you go, have a nice holiday.
Thank you very much, lads, and I'll see you on
See you
June the
soon.
30th.
Yeah.
See ya.
Cheers, folks.
Bye.